Hello, hello. Welcome to ShadyNY. I'm Marilyn, and today we have a tutorial on precious metal scratching stones, acids, sterling silver acid. It's mainly what we're looking at today, or silver acid. And that's primarily what we are doing today. A very short information video. If you haven't been here before, as I said, my name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. We have a jewelry channel, which you're here on. We appreciate you stopping by. Whether you're new to our channel or have been with us a while, we appreciate it. We do jewelry videos on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also generally do a daily short between 12 and 1. All those items are for sale, so very simple. However, today I am doing a tutorial, as I said, on acids and why I personally use certain products for when I'm videoing. And I kind of do the same thing when I'm not. However, sometimes I'll do a second backup. It's okay. First off, all kinds of different stones. And I have 3 stones today. One is one of the thicker stones that's a 1/2 inch thick, the 1/4 inch thick, and a clear or white stone. It doesn't make a difference sometimes, and that's sometimes. When you do testing on the white stone, you won't have the additional delay of wiping the acid off and letting it dry on your pad, okay, Q-tip pad, whatever you use. And that's why people get the white stone, because it's hard to read silver acid on dark stones, especially on a camera. It's almost impossible to pick that up. So I'm going to show you a couple things. So generally that's why I use 18 karat, because it is 1 or 2 steps quicker. You scratch your item, you put the acid on, and you wait for it to turn blue or not turn blue. If it turns blue and lifts, generally that's a plated. If it's a solid blue, that's sterling. And if it doesn't turn at all, but the line stays, that's stainless steel. And if it completely disappears, that's just an alloy or a metal mixed base. And I mean, that's basic. That's not everything. And I'm not here giving you exacts. And please, I appreciate comments. I really do. But be nice. We are a positive channel, we hope. And we don't allow negativity in our comments. You can add to what I say. Just be nice about it. And that's all I ask. As I said, positive. If you add to it, it's all great. But this is not all encompassing. This is just how I do it. And just a little bit of knowledge that I have. Okay, so this is silver acid. This is 90 to 100 days old. Okay, so this color is not what it looks like when it's new. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's brand new. I got this last week, and there's the difference. So the acids do deteriorate. Okay, so as you buy an acid, it isn't going to hold for years. I generally replace my acids after 90 days because it does start to get darker. It isn't going to read always the right thing. So that's why I say just be sure to one, put your acids in a dark location. That way they last a little longer. And two, whenever they do start darkening up, definitely get rid of them and get new acid. As far as stones go, people like different stones for different things. They come smooth, they come rough. It's however the person likes it. I personally don't like rough stones. The reason for that is I don't like a lot of damage to what I'm scratching. So what I'm going to show you is the difference between, I personally don't see a difference between the stones as long as you're buying a quality stone. The quarter works, the half works, that's 1/2 inch in thickness. They both work fine. And I'm going to show you on everything. I'm going to scratch and show you. So this I know for a fact is sterling silver. So I'm going to do scratches on each stone. And then I'm also going to do this chain, which I know is not sterling silver. So it helps knowing whenever you're showing an example. Okay, so we're going to see the difference between the 1/2 inch, the 1/4 inch, and the white. Okay, so all right, there is our mark, our mark, our mark. I'm going to do 2 of the marks on the white stone because I want to show you the, I'm trying to think. Actually, I'm going to do 2 marks on each stone. Okay, first off, I'm going to use the 18 karat. Okay, so I'm going to use it on the 2 black stones. And the reason for that is we want to see if there's a difference in how quick they come up. They look like they came up exactly the same. The 1/2 inch seems to be holding a little better than the 1/4 inch. So then I'm going to use the silver acid. I will advise, if you're not used to using acids, definitely use gloves. I use acids a lot, so I don't use gloves. A, they get in my way, and B, I just use them enough that I try to keep my fingers away from them. They can burn. Okay, so this is the silver acid. Okay, this is the silver acid on the white stone. And this is the older acid on the white stone. Okay, this acid is new and it does show up red. Okay, so you can see that on camera. However, here, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pad and you wanna Q-tip, anything like that, but you wanna be white, that way you can see it easy. And you're just gonna drag it off. And then you turn it over and you let it dry, but we can already see that the new acid is red as can be. Whereas the older acid, there is a hint of red right in the center. So it makes a difference how old your silver is, okay? So if I wipe off on the black stone, there's the red. So it works. It just is an extra step of the wiping it off, even though you can see it with the new acid. With the old acid, I can put it on there and show you that you can't see. Well, you saw it here that you really couldn't see it at all. Okay, so let's just wipe all of these and start over. Future Marilyn here. I am sticking this in here, that way you can see. I wanted to show you why we don't use 18 karat on the white stone, because it just won't show on camera. So I did want to show you that. So you see our scratch right there, and the 18 karat doesn't do anything. It is blue at an angle, ever so slight, but on a white stone, you just can't see it. So that's why black stones equal 18 karat, white stones equal silver acid. So let me restate that. That's why white stones, you use silver acid. The black stones, you use 18 karat acid. All right, that sounded better. All right, let's go back to video, Marilyn, because I want to show you the non-sterling. And just so you know, there is stone cleanser, but you can just clean it. And you can use soap and water on them, on your stones. You can also use a high testing. I rarely use the 24 karat. So generally to clean my stones, I'll use that to clean off all marks. Because if you bought a kit, it comes with it, and it rarely gets used. So I would use that. Okay, now on the non-sterling. Okay, I'm going to do the class. And you can really tell also when you're scratching. Most of the time it's a little harder to get a good line with a piece that is not sterling. Okay, so 18 karat, new acid. All right, so it doesn't come up at all on the black stone. So I'm gonna do the white stone using the cotton swab. And you have to let it dry. While I'm waiting, I'll also pull off this one. And this one. So you have to let them dry, okay? Okay, so this is drying blue, okay? And just, you would look up online, if you didn't get a chart with your acid, you would look up online silver acid test chart, okay? And it's gonna show you blue, green, brown, did I say blue? There's also yellow, and each one of those is less and less and less silver. Blue is nickel silver, okay? And this is the black stone. The 1/4 stone showed the blue. The thinner stone, the 1/4, or the 1/2 showed the blue. The 1/4 is still drying, but I see that the blue is coming through. So they all did their job. They just do it differently. So what am I showing you this for? One, I want you to know that that's the reason I use 18 karat. Is there false positives? Absolutely. But as a general rule, on camera, I use the 18 karat because it's just quick. I don't have to do an extra step of pulling it off, waiting for it to dry. But it all came out with the same results. So as far as that goes, that's it. That's pretty much what I'm showing you today. I wanted to be sure to tell you, replace your acids. Once they start going dark, it's too long. Gold acid lasts a lot longer than the silver acid. However, every 6 months, I do replace my acid. I go through 18 karat super fast. But as a general rule, before I was doing a lot of sterling, I didn't go through it that fast. But now I replace this 18 karat really, really quickly. And as a rule, I change my gold acids 10 and 14 every 6 months. So that's as far as replacement of the acids. I use just cotton rounds and Q-tips generally when I'm cleaning stones. And as far as this is a new stone to me, this ½ inch. I like the ½ inch. And I do see this is a smooth stone, so it seems to read a little quicker than the 1/4. If you have a 1/4, I wouldn't probably tell you to buy a ½ inch unless you just wanted to. And as far as the white stone, it does work if your acids are fresh. But I mean, the older acid did work just a little slower and less of a result. So what did you think? That's it. Very simple tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you. We appreciate you so much. Definitely in the comments, tell me what kind of tutorials you would like. I'm going to try to do some quick tutorials like this just to get a little bit of information that I know and share it with you. And again, I'm not an expert. I'm just a jewelry enthusiast who likes to share my knowledge with you. So leave us a comment below in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with us. Bye.